For NJ Advanced Media, I am Connor Hughes. Well, the Jets, believe it or not, through 7 weeks are 3-4. And while they have come off 2 disappointing losses to the New England Patriots and then the Miami Dolphins, the fact that they are sitting right here, right now, is still a little bit of a surprise. And a big reason that the Jets have found some early season success has been the play of quarterback Josh McCown. Now, yes, I know as soon as I say his name, so many people are going to go up in arms and freak out because McCown was the guy who threw that interception in the waning seconds against the Dolphins, which in a way did cost the team the victory. But when you look at McCown's play throughout the course of the year, he is a reason that the Jets offense has had some success and they've been able to play, at the minimum, competent football. But I think what McCown's play has hid from a lot of people is the big question that the Jets came into 2017 having to answer, and right now they still have yet to answer that question. And that is, do they have a quarterback on this roster? In 2015, the Jets drafted Bryce Petty. In 2016, they drafted Christian Hackenberg. Right now, you don't really know if either of those 2 quarterbacks has what it takes to be a franchise quarterback. Bryce Petty played in spurts last season, but really didn't show too much to hang your hat on. And Christian Hackenberg has been active for just 2 of 23 games, two of his 23 career games. By the time this season comes to a close, the Jets are going to have to find out what they've got in those 2 guys. Even if they've made a determination on Petty based on what they saw last season, they still don't technically know what they've got in Hackenberg. So while McCown is playing some good football right now and he's got the Jets playing well, when and if these losses start to pile up, if the Jets suddenly go from 3-4 to 3-6, 3-7, 3-8, you eventually got to get Christian Hackenberg in the game, because the way that this season's going for the Jets, they are going to have a first-round pick probably within, you want to say, 7, 8, 9, 10 to maybe at best 13, 14, 15. That's going to be in a position to draft a quarterback. Maybe not Sam Darnold if he comes out or Josh Rosen, but they will be able to take one. They can't take another quarterback if they don't know what they have yet in Christian Hackenberg, and they're not going to know what they have in Christian Hackenberg unless Christian Hackenberg plays some games. So, while everything right now in Jets land is for the most part fine and dandy, I know back-to-back losses, but for the most part, they're playing some okay football. While everything's fine there, eventually by the end of this year, the Jets are going to have to find out what they've got in Christian Hackenberg. And while that storyline hasn't been talked about nearly as much as it was in training camp, it's still there. And that is a burning question that needs to have some resolution by the end of the season. And maybe that means pulling Josh McCown a little bit earlier than expected. For NJ Advanced Media, I'm Connor Hughes.